Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, June 22nd. Thank you all for tuning in today. Once again, we'll take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. After yesterday's bloodbath, futures are rebounding up a little bit, which is common after a big down day. Sometimes you'll rebound a little bit and retrace. Maybe you'll get a pause day in the market. However, futures are just up 4 points to 13.22 per contract. So just a little bit of a bounce. If the dollar starts to move higher, I suspect the market could come back down. But generally, after you get a big downdraft like that, the next day is a little bit of a pause day. Sometimes you do retrace up a little bit. It looks like you do have financial stocks this morning rebounding a little bit after Moody's made their credit cut. Yesterday, Moody's cut across the board. I believe they cut 15 major U.S., Canadian, European banks. They downgraded their credit rating. But stocks like Morgan Stanley are trading higher a little bit today on that news because their rating wasn't cut as much. They only cut 2 notches instead of 3. So they're getting a rebound here. We'll just see how this all plays out. I honestly don't see a lot of upside here for Morgan Stanley either way. But hey, you never know what can happen. This is the wacky world of trading and investing, so anything can happen. When you have central banks involved, you never know what they could say or do. But either way, Morgan Stanley with a big pop last night. After that, Moody's downgrade, and it was only 2 notches instead of 3 notches. Still pretty terrible if you ask me. And now we're retracing back down a little bit from that high. But looks like a lot of the financials are catching a bid today, and we'll just see how this market shakes out. If we take a look at the XLF, which is the financial ETF, you'll see here bounced up a little bit, and it's still around this 14.28. I just don't see really any upside in this market when it comes to the financial stocks, at least at the moment. So we'll just see how this all plays out. A few other things to talk about real quickly in the news. It looks like you have business confidence in Germany falling, Italian consumer confidence also hitting a new record low. So, I mean, the news out of Europe is still pretty dire. This morning, the European markets, for the most part, are lower. You do have the DAX down about 0.9%. I think that's the most important index that anybody can follow. On the flip side, you have Spain and Italy both trading positive. Italy is up just 0.3%, and Spain is rallying 1.1%. So that's a big rally in the Spanish market. We'll see if it can last. A lot of times you'll get that big rally in the Spanish market, then by 11:30 in the morning here in the East Coast it will fade and go to the flat line or even flip negative by 1%. So we'll see how it all plays out. You do have the FTSE 100, which is England. That's down about 0.9% this morning. So again, markets are a little bit on the mixed side, but we'll just see how they play out once the opening bell rings here at the New York Stock Exchange. Couple of other things to talk about this morning. Gold is rebounding a little bit by $4. Gold was just slaughtered yesterday, so today it's trading at $15.69 an ounce. We'll take a look at the GLD this morning. You'll see that gold was just absolutely decimated on the charts yesterday, and today just getting a little bit of an uptick. Closed yesterday, the GLD right around 152. It's trading at 152.40, so you could see that little 4-point move, and the GLD is trading up by 40 cents at the moment. But nothing major here that I'm seeing as far as gold is concerned today. If the dollar is stronger, gold should be weaker. Taking a look at oil today, oil is up 12 cents. That's light sweet crude. The price now is $78.32. Again, I don't really see anything good for oil right here. If you take a look at the USO, trading right at $29.44. It's been a nasty sell-off for oil. But prices at the pump are low, and that's always good. So we'll see where this heads. But right now, I'm not seeing any major rebound or anything significant in oil from my vantage point here. And if the dollar moves up, expect oil ultimately to move lower again right now. Let's take a look at a couple of stocks in the news. There's not that much today. It is a Friday. Sometimes on a Friday, things are a little bit on the quiet side, so we don't get those gap up and gap downs that we like to take advantage of each and every morning. But that's just the way it is on a Friday. I'm not seeing anything major out there. One stock I did see that was selling off due to news was DR Horton. I think they reported earnings. Stock's trading around $48.70 right now. there's really not a lot to do with DR Horton here. It's going to be a decent gap down. The stock will have some support right at $48 because that's the 200-day moving average. If that level fails, traders should look at 47 and then a little bit more support at 46. I don't love this one because I'm not getting a clean reading. So again, try to put this together with chart patterns if it presents itself. But remember, if the markets are weak, these stocks can always go lower. But I don't have a clean read on DR Horton. Sometimes I give you guys levels. They'll work out, basically to the penny. Yesterday I had a couple stocks that worked out basically to the penny. Bed Bath and Beyond, and I believe also Celgene was pretty nice as well. Today I'm just not getting a clean reading on DR Horton, so I have a tendency to just shy away from it. But I still think the 48 actually, 47, and then down to around, if it does break below their 45 area, would be pretty good support. But I don't have it to the penny today. I'm not seeing those crisp levels that I like to get. Another stock that is having a real good day is this HNR. I'm not sure what the news is here, but it looks like it came out yesterday. Big pop. I mean, this is just a big move. I would not be a buyer up here. I don't know if this is a takeover. I'm not sure what the news is on this thing, but either way, right now, if you look at this HNR, it's just overbought, and nothing really wrong with it. It's just don't chase it up here. It's too extended already, and stocks like that, they're probably don't have a lot of upside left in them. So yeah, it looks like the news here is they sold some Venezuelan assets. I guess that's positive, but do not chase the stock up here. In fact, watch for resistance if it got up to around the $11.15 level, and then also more resistance around $12.65. So I don't even know if it gets up there. It's already overbought, but it's a strong gap up, so you got to respect it at those levels. You might even hit a little bit of resistance. Well, it already traded above 10, so we'll stick with those levels, 11.17 and 12.65 for resistance. But it is way overbought. Do not chase this thing up here. And that's really all I have. The financials are in motion today. As I said earlier, Morgan Stanley was up. JP Morgan Chase is up a little bit. They're all trading up a little bit. Citigroup is up a little bit. So all the financials are trading higher because the downgrade by Moody's was not as great as expected. But it was still some pretty big downgrades there. But either way, it was baked into the cake. The market already priced it in on yesterday's decline. So that's how it all works. And we'll see how this market trades going forward. So once again, futures are up. S&P futures are up 4 points right now. And we'll just see where this market, how this market holds up. If the dollar rallies, expect this market to go lower, especially into a Friday. You have to be a little bit on the cautious side. With that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it there, short and sweet today. Have a great trading day. Hope you had a great trading week. I know we did. And we'll see you on the charts on Monday. Take care now.